Alright guys, here with another back day. Sorry for the lack of uploads. Uh, just been busy, so there have been lifts in between the last video, obviously, ain't trying to skip the gym. Uh, anyway, so here's another back day. Had limited equipment for this lift, so just stuck with really, like, I realized after the lift, I just did use this one machine here. Because you can do so many different things with this machine here. So I did 4 sets of lat pull downs, um, just like shoulder width grip, really. Uh, every time I do these, I feel like the craziest burn in my lats. So that's why they always stick or stay in the routine. So um, anyway, I really liked those T-bar rows that I did last back day. Those felt amazing. I've been really trying to incorporate more pause reps into my training. So for these like first 4 sets of lat pull downs, really just throwing the weight around and getting as many reps as possible. Um, really feeling that burn in the lats. And then here we're about to move on to just almost, yeah, shoulder width grip rows. Really just trying to contract my back. So I don't know if y'all saw, but I leaned all the way back when I'm setting up for the weight, and then I, position myself a little bit forward because you don't want to be leaning back and doing a row because then you're just starting to use your forearms and arms the most. So like pull back if you need to, just to get the weight set up, and then like here, lean back and then lean forward, and then I'm pulling with my elbows and really just feeling that contraction in the back. And again, like I heard a lot of people say this when I first started lifting, and I'm like, what do you mean just really feel that contraction? Like I don't understand. You'll feel it eventually. Like the more and more you lift and the more used your like your body gets used to training, you'll really feel that contraction a lot better. um, so again, these sets are just throwing it around. To be honest, I kind of always tend to go slower with my reps. So like throwing the weight around, like I have to remind myself mid sets, like, hey, we're trying to throw weight around here. We're not doing pause reps. So I don't know why. I'm used to that. But definitely like throwing the weight around feels amazing. Like you'll get to a point where you feel like you're done, but then you just kind of let the form like disappear, and you're just really just trying to get that weight to your chest, and the burn is crazy. You'll really feel like you're doing good, solid work to your back. So, and then typical, 4 sets of lats, 4 sets of mid back, and then back to 2 sets of lats. So, again, limited equipment. So, I just decided to stick with lat pullovers. So, whenever you're doing these, again, just remember you're trying to, um, push with your elbows, really. For me, that's what helps me engage my lats. I don't really have an issue engaging my lats anymore. Again, the more you lift, the more, like, the easier it will be for you to have that mind muscle connection to, whatever lift you're doing. So here's more of a little bit slower and controlled and squeezing. I do think that's important in your training. I think it's important to throw it around. And I think it's important to actually like squeeze and hold. I definitely could have held for longer, but it felt good. My lats felt insanely pumped. So that's really all I'm going for. And then I decided to just go back to rows and do pause reps. Just really squeeze and hold for at least like a full second. And then slow down. And then just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And you'll really feel it eventually. If you're not feeling it at all and you're just feeling your arms, then lower the weight And again, just imagine like there's a person behind you and he has two strings attached to your elbows and he's pulling your elbows. That's how you're pulling the weight, with your elbows, and not your biceps and forearms. So that was really it for back day. Really shows like how much you can get done with just one machine. And there's quite a bit of equipment at this gym. So I just made use with what I had. Um, and back day really didn't take that long. So just use what you got, make it work. If it absolutely can't work, sorry. But again, just keep lifting, keep training.